They've got to steal it.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. His suck up on for the point after. And a fairly short kick from the 14.
Keep playing hard.
10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Harris.
A guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Red, up. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Alert flare, flare. 45.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
45. Mike, 45. Switch up. Check 99. Red, up. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Tight dog.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Bang.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Check.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Good job, D. That's right. Sit up. 180. Alert. Watch the run. 45.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky, and he fires one.
Defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
180. Y'all playing the wrong football. Alert. 45.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give up the middle to McFarland. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
They do not score.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now Trubisky to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Check 180. Check Mike 45. He don't know no better. Check 52. Check 4. Check 4. I got it.
On first down, McFarland. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Watch right. 18. Hey. 45.
From the 22, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
I got you, son.
Now Bernard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Mike 55. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Wait, that 53. Oh, good night, baby.
Now a carry for Bernard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Wait, 20. Let's go. No, 66. Watch left. Let's get the ball. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Succop. And it's good to make it 14-0. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Get up. 180. Mike, 45. Oh, here we go. Oh. 45.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Blue. Watch run. Check.
Trubisky will throw. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Finding Pickens for another catch. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
You going nowhere. Hatch it. Blue. Watch out. Slam.
On 2nd down, McFarland. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Alert. Check.
McFarland once more. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Watch right. We got right.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
36. 45's the mic. Right here. Chef. Showing 8.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
You better be afraid of me.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Able to hit his target, Claypool. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
31's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, 18. You don't want it. Check the backer, check the backer.
Now it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson on the pass from Mitchell Trubisky. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some.
And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Wait, 80. Hey, check it. Watch twist.
Brady now on 1st down. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Scotty Miller, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Watch the screen.
They'll try and run with Bernard. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Bring it, baby. Bring it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done.
On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
18. Let's go.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
180. Lock in. Bound to lose 1.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
Let's go one more.
Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
Check hot route. Hot. Slam.
And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady now to throw. Completion left side to Miller. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To Evans on the slant. Touchdown! Mike Evans, 36 yards, and the Bucs are able to strike for 6. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, They'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
We're going to work.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Up.
Second and 10, it's Trubisky again. He's got Claypool. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Reds up. Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. Here's Johnson with a reception. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Stop. 180. Mike, 45. 1, 2, 3. 45's the mic. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check. Blue. 50. Check. Crunch. Watch twist.
They're going to run it with Harris. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Wait, set. 53. Easy. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
Reload. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Whip. Watch the whip. Lock in. Reds up.
Throwing now is Trubisky. That's to Freiermuth. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Reds up. Blue. 45's the mic.
Here's Trubisky. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Go. Alert. Mike, 45. Wow, Bill.
Trubisky to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game